Hell yes, compound bow. Modifying the weapon will keep all previous upgrades intact. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we got a skill point, so let's go ahead and put this in. And then I can continue the story of what's been bothering me. I think I want to go, or just what's been going on in my life, not bothering me. Bow expert, stab enemies at close range with their arrows for extra rewards. Now that sounds like what I've been wanting. At point blank, so you can do it with a pistol. Ooh, okay, so all of these are kind of the... Oh, man. I'd probably better do it for the bow, because that seems to be what I have out the most when they're rushing me like that. And then I'm low on salvage, so I will save it for later. Okay, God, that douche. We are going...
Lara, the endurance is
way?
pitched on the other side of those cliffs. You can probably use that new bow to make your way there. Maybe on those rocks across from the dock.
Oh yes, there was also, though, I want to say... Well, first I'm going to get this bag of salvage, or this box of salvage over here. And then I'm going to try to find that hidden tomb again before we go off into objective land. Yes, sir. Now, okay, so, you know, like I said, Philip was upset about the recordings. And, okay, so we decided to include more people. Now, this was an idea that Philip had come up with, I think it's over there, after our show last weekend. And I kind of, you know... It kind of felt like he, I think, was kind of the one that was the most frustrated vocally about kind of the situation with our drummer. And...
Got to find something stronger.
I still need something for that. Damn it. Alright, well, that's okay. So, at least I know I can't get in there yet. Let's just keep going on over here. You know, and so, like, when he kind of voiced this idea, I kind of felt like, okay, he was doing this to edge some people out. And... You know, I'll say this, is that he usually has a very good kind of enough is enough radar. He's not, I'm going to shoot rope arrows at craggy rocks to create rope lines. Cool. Oh, now we can do it with those areas. That's really cool. You know, like, he's got like a bit less patience than I do, but, you know, he's very good at kind of detecting, like, when you're dealing with some bullshit. And I you know, that's good to have around. It's a good quality to have a friend. Reach the endurance wreck, which is up there. Okay, so are we doing some climbing?
Okay, we're getting close to the endurance. What do you need exactly?
Alex, we were getting worried. I'm gonna need a breaker bar and the rest of my kit. I can't fix this boat without them.
All right, I'm on it.
Lara is heading your way. You should wait for her.
Lara? No, I got this. I'm heading in. Going radio silent.
Alex, what are you doing?
This is a bad idea. Whatever he's doing, that is a bad idea. How do I get... Okay. Don't know why that... Let's go over here, though. So I felt that was what he was doing. He's kind of like starting to take action. But, you know, it's nice because, like, you know, my friends that are in this band have had to deal with, I guess, some setbacks, and it's definitely been stressful on the patients, I would say, you know, and so I'm grateful for when they do pitch in, and kind of just for sticking it out, you know, and so I wanted to go with this idea that he had, you know, of like, okay, let's give it a shot, because he had an idea and he wanted to contribute, which was awesome in my mind, you know. I was just, like I said, grateful that he was coming up with ideas for it, and I mean, he, out of all the dudes in it with me, puts in the most effort, you know, out of anybody else in it. He's always like, I mean, especially like with the recording come up, he's going to be kind of getting all that done. And, oh yeah, thank God. No, we're going right back down. Which I just can't... Oh, God. This is stressful. I think, though, I can go... Let's go... Drop back down. And go over here. Now I should be able to climb up. Yes, sir. And then... There we go. Shazam! Let's go get this salvage. But this is an idea I wanted, so we tried it, and, you know, it had... It had things that I really liked. Oh, I should have gone with the pistol, because now I have a silencer.
Who the hell is she? I don't know. I think she came in with that new wreck.
Is there up there?
What? She killed one of the Russians. Not just one. Took out Dmitri and Nikolai, too. Holy shit. Has anyone told Boris? He's running over the salvage top on that ship she came in on. I don't think he knows what's going on. Finds out his brothers. Yeah. Glad I ain't on that crew. This son of a bitch is gonna lose his mind.
Okay, I don't know exactly where I'm going. I was listening to those dudes. Let's see. I don't think I can quite climb up there yet, so we're gonna wait. Let's go over here. I'm supposed to be going up there. That's where I'm supposed to be going. I guess I can use those torpedoes. I don't know if I'm going too far out the other way or not. We're just gonna find out. Because I think I need to start climbing, so... Oh, that's how you get those. There you go. But, you know, and so there were parts of the idea that I liked and parts that I didn't. And, like, and this was, like, when I was actually getting to hear, like, how it sounded and, you know, we were getting to fool around with it a little bit. And while it was gonna, like, take more work, it was, like, it was creating good vibes and good energy. And so, you know, I was like, alright, let's go with this. We're gonna go with this. And, so the practice went well, and we were, like, kind of scheduling up another one. And then, you know, we're sitting on the porch, and our drummer, Jack, he brings up, I was like, I guess I'm not going to say his name, but, you know, oops. You know, he brought up that he was just lacking personal time. Now, he referenced a conversation that he and I had, this was like a couple weeks ago, where we also had a practice, and this was like rehearsing for this last show that I was talking about, the one that happened last weekend. Where, like, when he came in, he was just, oh, he was pissed off, you know, you could just tell, like, he was fucking mad. And, hold on. There we go. Put that right through his head. And this guy. There we go. What? No! Who saw me? Oh, fuck you, dude. Look for that red. God, it was just right there. Come on. Just get that little twink of red in there. Oh, I'm waiting too long, but I want it to be accurate. There we go. Excellent. Can I climb up here? Yes, I can. Just go ahead and... Son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. I'm really focused on getting where I'm going, and then I can continue the story here, because... here we go. Okay. Yes. Come on, come on. There we go. All right, now we're cooking with gas here. And so, you know, we were like definitely like digging this out. Okay, no, that's not where I am. All right, so he brings up, you know, that like this conversation we had, and so when he was cranky at that last practice, you know, it was rubbing people the wrong way, and so I was like, God, this is a nightmare. I'm gonna just go ahead and just ask him, you know, because I was like, I have to have the talk anyway, because I just didn't feel comfortable. And I talked with Melinda about it, you know, seeing like what she felt I should do, because, you know, guys, my wife just is super awesome at being able to kind of read how to deal in situations like that. And so, all right, we're gonna go over this way, and then hang on, there we go. And so she had recommended, you know, talking to him, being honest with him. So, you know, my big thing is when I'm having these kind of conversations, all right, reach the endurance wrecked. It's right over here, there it is to make sure that the person knows that, you know, I mean, something that's really important to me is being courteous.
That should do it. What the hell are we gonna tell the enforcers? Don't worry about it. We'll say he lost it. jumped to his death, but you shot him. Details. Crap! You need help here!
I fucking shot you in the face! What? There. What? This thing can shoot through rocks, but... Alright, asshole. There we go. You gotta equip the silencer, BT dub. I don't know if they told you that in the tutorial, and then I just scrolled over it like an idiot, but... that is something that you have to do. I didn't loot bodies. Should I go over there? Nah, there are gonna be plenty of bodies to loot. Alright, I might be committing a cardinal sin to some OCD looters like myself, but I'm just gonna move on. Let's go this way, but I got to go in here. Let's check this out. And so I had mentioned to him, you know, I brought up, because I was wanting to be curious, but I was like, at the same time, needing to voice a concern of mine. I was like, hey, you know, I know you're in 2 other bands, you know, you have a lot going on, and... Here we go.
This was used by scribes of the Chinese royal court.
You know, like, you have a lot going on, and I get that, you know, and that's totally cool, but, you know, I have to do this thing, and it's just, are you sure this is something you want to be doing? Because, you know, I was trying to hint, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like you want to be doing this, because it felt like, I mean, just like he was feeling the other shit that he was doing, and, oh shit, I didn't even see that there. I was just trying to reload my guns. You know, it felt like he was just really into all the other shit he was doing, but with us, it was, like, kind of not the case. And so, you know, I was just like, well, if this isn't, you know, I want someone to be, if you're working with someone, you want them to be just as stoked as you are on the shit that you're doing, you know? And so that was important to me. So I brought this up to him, you know, like, hey, you know, if you're not feeling this, that's okay, dude. And, you know, he kind of acted like he just didn't know where I was coming from with that. So I was like, okay, you know, maybe I was like weirded out, but okay, I might be wrong, you know, like he might be feeling that, and that's cool. So I kind of, in that situation, I tend to lose my nerve there, you know, like, all right, well, I don't need to be bringing this up because clearly the person doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. And there we go. And so it just makes it fucking awkward to continue talking about. What the shit? Alright, I'm gonna drop down here. And that's right where I started from. That's total horse bucky. You know, and so I was like, well, just let it lie, you know, like, I was like, well, you know, and I just kind of brushed it off, like, oh, you know, I just thought, you know, maybe you're not digging it, or whatever, and he's like, no, I'm digging it. It's like, okay, cool, you know, just wanting to check. And so he's going to go home and pick up some of his gear, because that was part of the weird thing of it, was he hadn't really brought any of his drums to practice. You know, and we normally have some at the practice space, and so it was just like, it was just a weird weekend where we didn't. But it's just like all these like kind of weird coincidences that would set up for a frustrating situation that were all happening.
Singed around the edges. What happened to your owner?
What happened to your owner? You know, but okay, so, you know, I was going to roll with that. And we had the show, and it was awesome. Like, it, you know, the vibes were really good. The vibes at practice were good. And so I think, like, it was like, after that talk, I was kind of like, all right, let's just give it the benefit of the doubt. And, you know, and gracefully, Philip was like, yeah, okay, you know, let's totally just go with it. I'm going to roll with that and be cool with it. And, you know, I was just, at that time, like, incredibly thankful for his patience of being like, well, shit, okay, this is, you know, when it, oh, my wife's calling. Hold on for a second. My wife was calling. She is at a friend's birthday party and was telling me they're going out to eat, which means chicken tacos are on the way, and I'm pretty pumped about that. Yeah. Ooh, a tomb. Shiz it. Commando rifle. Yeah. Oh yes, we're gonna modify it. All right, we got some gear though, so let's tweak our shit a little bit. Bow upgrades. Napalm arrows? Okay, so we got that. It's, okay, so plated string, twisted bowstring increases arrow damage. And napalm arrows. Fire arrows spread a pool of fire on impact. I'm gonna go with that, because I had such a knee-jerk reaction to it. And I guess not enough salvage there. What is this exclamation mark? I guess there's new stuff here. Is this a scope? I guess that you can... Yeah. Alright, we'll just try to get more salvage. Okay, so... But, okay, so that practice went well. And motherfucker, come on now. And we had decided...
This was part of the research facility. Were they
cool.
sent here to investigate the storms?
Let's get this ammo. Anything else in here, item box wise? Alright, let's hit this button and see what it does.
The power's still on. How is that possible?
Should I turn it off? Yeah, I wish I could turn it off because I feel like all that current is going to kill me trying to go across here. Or no, I couldn't even get through it. So this is just part of the puzzle. Awesome. This is so good.
Way across this water.
Alright, let's get this. And so, to continue my story, it might get a little choppy here as I'm trying to concentrate. Yes, sir. Now, so we had that practice and, but no, okay, so that conversation. So, now I'm transferring from that conversation back to last night. And he brought up that conversation. He was like, well, you know, it was just the three of us, me, him, and Philip. He was like, I want to talk because I have to kind of talk about my future with the band. And, you know, I was like, oh, shit, you know, this is about to get real super fast. And, I was, again, like, super nervous. I was like, okay, you know, let's have this out. Because, you know, awkward conversation or not. Wait a minute. Okay, so that pulls that out. Alright, let's go over here. So there's several entrances over there, so I can kind of see. Now, clearly I want to get to the other side there, but... Okay, I think this is the only way. So I'm going to get as low as I can, and then... As soon as it lets me start moving, I'm going to haul ass. Ah, okay, that's what frees the water over there. Alright, let's get over here, and this is what, yeah, so, get this ammo. I can come over here, and this is why you were able to blow this up earlier. No, okay, so he had brought in, or he brought in, you know, hey guys, I want to be able to talk about my future with the band. Which, you know, makes you just be like, oh shit, you know, this is not good kind of thing. And so, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm really nervous, and I'm like, you know, what could he possibly be wanting, you know, like, what's on his mind here? Shit! As we're having this conversation, and alright, I need to, yeah, here we go. Pull this up, and I'll try to run across. You know, so I'm freaking out, and I'm like, what, you know, what's going on? What's he want to talk about? And he mentions like, hey, I want to talk about the future of my band. And he says, you know, like, when we had this talk, sorry, I had to kind of gather my thoughts there. When we had the talk last week, it made him think, you know, like, hey, I don't have a lot of time for myself. I do have a lot going on, because he's in 2 other bands, and he also works 40 hours a week, you know, and it just kind of, and this is the kind of thing is, he has these rare moments where he is just the most honest, open dude, and I just, like, love him for that, because he's such an awesome dude whenever he is that way. You're like, God, he's so nice. And, alright, I think what you gotta do here is, I'm gonna use this to hold onto the light here. Oh, not in time. Alright, let's get one more up here. See if it'll kind of come back up. Did I get it? What? Yeah. Alright, badass. So we no longer have to worry about that shit.
Got to be a way to make the water safe to cross.
Alright, no, I got the water safe to cross. So now where do I go? I guess I can just get in this water and figure out. Can I climb these pipes? Is this what I can do? Can I get over here? Yes, sir, I can. Okay. Excellent. Get on over here. So, you know, I was like...
A storage room. Artifacts from an ancient tomb. What were they looking for?
So it's like, okay, you know, like, holy crap. Because I had thought earlier... you know, it'd just be a lot better vibe if Lee was our... Yeah, I was just wondering, like... It was such a weird area, because it was, like, a weird place to be, because I love playing with Jack. And I wanted to be really good friends with him, you know, because when he was open and honest, it was just, like, such a great vibe, you know? But I didn't necessarily feel that being reciprocated. Oh, shit. And so... it was like, well, you know, do I keep this going on? Do I hang out, you know, is it better with this one bro who I know, like, is an old friend of mine? I just, you know, and to avoid hurting anyone's feelings. And it was kind of always taking care of itself, because our band does have this policy of, like, hey, you know, once you're in, you're in, you know, as long as you want to be. And so I just, all right, what do I want to do here? Hunter upgrades, arrow shoot orienteering, cartography. Alright, I feel like I need to... let's do more of these. I want to go ahead and do the pistol one, too. Yes, sir. Those are the two that I wanted. Alright. You know, it's... so... you know, I was wanting just all those things to go well, and... I just, you know, get so damn nervous about... oh, silencer there, too. Alright, we're just gonna go full on stealthy stealth. That's what... no! I'm gonna save. So the next campfire, I can make that happen. Any more salvage? No. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm headed out of here. And so, you know, he wanted to take time off, and I wasn't sure if he was feeling it anyway, and we had just, you know, like, Lee had just started playing with us also, so it just all worked out, you know. And now, the band is currently just dudes that I'm really already super tight with, you know. And not to mention Jonathan, who's one of my oldest friends and, like, that I started this band with, has been out of town for the past, like, 5 months, and he's just gotten back, or, like, he'll be back next week. So he played the show with us last weekend, and he's kind of, you know, he's getting back full-time starting next week. And so it's just been... it's all, like, finally, you know, like, knock on wood, thank God, coming together into being, like, the fun that it's supposed to be, and not this, like, stressful... self-conscious shithole of a mess, you know, that it's just been so difficult to navigate through. And it's just, you know, I sometimes, as a person, struggle with confidence. And so, I think I exit through here. And so, it was just a massive relief. Can I make this jump? Shit, I'm gonna try it, guys. Oh, thank God. Looks like I'm going out that way. Let's look in here first and see if there are any items. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go down. But, I think this is the way I came. I just, like, for some reason, I'm struggling to remember coming in through this way. Alright, here we go. Reach the endurance rack, which is... oh, over across the way over here. Oh, bridge. Nice. Oh, a shiny. I'm gonna come back for it. If I remember. But I don't want to get off task here and spend an hour climbing back up to get the shiny. Let's... yeah. Alright, so I gotta cross this beam. This is gonna be so much fun. Go for Flora. I'm not sure if you actually can, but I'm going to voice that word. There we go. And so hopefully, you know, everything is just super chill and ready to go. You know, we're starting the album. We decided that last night. Like, we're just gonna start from scratch, which shouldn't take long to catch up. But it's just, you know, oh yeah, I don't have enough to write here. You know, not necessarily like. It's frustrating because okay, hold on.
Old. Soon she will choose her successor. I fear it will be me. I am now her favorite. She dotes on me, calls me her precious first daughter. Like a doll, she always keeps me close to her, brushing my hair, dressing me in her favorite clothes. It unsettles me beyond words, but more disturbing, she constantly gazes upon my features as if she's looking at her own reflection.
It's interesting. Why wouldn't she want to be the Sun? You think they would all be like, yes, I'm going to be the Sun Queen in this position of power. So I don't know if it's like considered a curse to be the Sun Queen, or maybe she is just afraid of being in a position of power. You know? I'm not understanding that. Alright, got that. Got that salvage. Alright, so it looks like we're going to go through this narrow tunnel here and to figure out what's going to happen at the wreckage of the Endurance. But that is going to be for next time, guys, because this video is getting to be about an hour long, and I don't like them to be about longer than that per session. So I'm going to play again here in a minute, so you shouldn't even notice it. But, guys, I hope you're enjoying this, and big shout out to JK Dreamer for regularly watching my series, bro. I enjoy your comments, so hopefully leave one for me, man, and we can continue our always fun discussions. But until next time, guys, I will, well, until then.